So in that mixture that I just showed you, I have distilled water, xanthan gum, glycerin, and Olive 1000 heating up. Once this has gotten to 70 degrees Celsius, then I'm going to take it off the heat, and then I can let it cool down and then add the cool down phase. So for my cool down phase, I am going to be adding aloe vera juice, hibiscus glycerite that I made, colloidal oat extract, rose hydrosol, foaming apple, which is a surfactant, cocoa glucoside, which is a surfactant. For the essential oils, I'm going to be using rose chamomile and palmarosa, and I'm going to be putting it in this bottle right here. Then for the preservative, I'm using Lucidil SF Max, and that is actually lactobacillus ferment, and it acts as a natural broad spectrum antimicrobial. While the emulsion is cooling down, I'm going to be going ahead and measuring all my cool down phase ingredients. Now I'm going to add the colloidal oat extract. I already added the cocoa glucoside. Now I'm going to tare and add the foaming apple. So I added these surfactants and it turned my nice rose into a grayish brown. So we'll see if when I change the pH, if that will change the color, or if I just need to add more glycerite next time. So now I have to test the pH of my product using these strips. But first I have to make a sample of this because I can't put the pH strip directly into this. So here's my sample. It's a 10% solution with distilled water of this emulsion right here. And this is what I put the pH strip into. Okay, so I dipped this into the solution and now I'm going to see what pH it is. It looks like it's going to be 6.5. So I want my pH to be between 4.5 and 5.5, so I'm going to lower at least 1 point. So for that, I'm going to use citric acid and I'm going to make a 10% dilution. So I have 1 gram of citric acid that I scooped this out with, and now we're going to add 9 grams of distilled water to it. Okay, so I'm going to add 4 drops into the solution and see how it goes. Oh, that was 5. Okay, 5 drops. I don't know if you can tell, but it's already starting to change back into the right color. It's starting to turn back more into pink. We'll see if it's enough. Okay, now I have to make a 10% solution of the product again so that I can test the pH and see if it is where I need it to be or if I need to add more of the citric acid solution. So the pH was still between 6 and 6.5, so I think that I'm going to add 10 drops of the citric acid and see where we are after that. So I got the pH to 5.5, and as you can see, it is more pink. And then I added the preservative, and I'm going to check the pH one more time. So now that the pH is between 5 and 5.5, all I have left to do is add it to my container. And here's the final product.